Hey, welcome back. It's Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. That's Trash Talk. Hope everybody's in the season for the reason. Out there shopping, getting all the shopping done. We got a couple weeks left. But hey,
Yeah.
I got, I got a question for you. This is
No,
a throwback question.
no.
What's your sign?
What?
I figured I was going to get that answer. I was at a gathering this past week, and a girl walks up to me and she says, "Hey, what's your sign?"
Oh my God. You know what? I'm leaving. I didn't sign up for this. This is why I need to renegotiate my contract.
I thought, man, I haven't heard that since the '60s. It's what
I mean, I
I
don't
mean,
know
does
if
it?
people ask. I mean, I think people think about it
I'm sure that
sometimes.
there are people, and there's yeah, that actually get up, and if they still read a newspaper, a hardcover newspaper, or whatever, they open up and look at their astrological sign and their horoscope for the day to see whether it's going to be a good day. I actually have friends that if the outlook is not good, they won't leave the house. It's like
Look,
they're going to get into an accident.
90% of the outlook's probably not going to be great. So,
It's mostly crap.
let's just be honest, Um, they have apps for that now. So they have an app for the horoscope.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
You don't have to call the 900 number anymore.
No,
You know,
and you don't have to bump into somebody in a long caftan on the street, that's carrying a staff. And it's long.
yeah, you got somebody on the in the city walking around like freaking Gandalf. Looking for trying to tell you your sign or. I do think there's something to that though. Oh, God, sorry, I'm back and I think I pulled a muscle on my side or I don't know.
See, if you had read your horoscope this morning, it probably would have told you that was going to happen.
Yeah, and then I don't want to talk about it. I go down the rabbit hole and it says there's all kinds of things wrong with me. But uh I think there's something to the signs though. I really do. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying but when they describe personality traits of people that are in those signs, the majority of them are right. Like I'm a Scorpio and everything it says about me, 95% of it, I'm like, yeah, that's true. I could
Yep.
see that.
It says on my list here that Scorpios are goal oriented and driven with a talent for strategy.
I mean, whether I achieve all that is one thing, but
Yeah,
it's in there. And they talk about the loyalty and they talk about, how they kind of keep to themselves. They keep things in and like there's a lot of those things. And like Geminis I've read about, like and I compare them to other people. I take a step away from myself and look at other Scorpios, I look at other Geminis, I look at other cancers or whatever, and I'm like, okay, so where did that come from?
yeah. Well, I mean, there are actually people that will ask, "What's your sign?" And we're not compatible. See ya.
I've seen it. I've seen it. So I told you I don't do online dating sites at all. I think they're weird. But I would be lying if I said I haven't gone on and like checked them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I did
troll.
because I'm
That's
like,
called trolling,
yeah, I like to troll the
Brandon.
troll. I like to troll the trolls that are on there. Like you sign in and you create a profile, but never publish that profile. I'm the creeper in the back, like, ooh.
Yes, yes. That's, I'm a really nice guy and fun to be with, and I've been on parole for 3 months.
Right. But I looked and I've seen some people, it's part of their profile.
Yeah.
And not everybody has it. So it's an option, but there's a lot of people that put their sign on there. And I'm like, I
Well,
don't care. Like I'm more concerned, like, are you a serial killer?
yeah, but I think that number one is if you're trying to say that you're muscular and athletic and all that kind of stuff, when you put in your sign, it's almost an indication that you're dating yourself.
It's weird. Yeah.
That you're probably a lot older than what you just said you were.
Well, yeah, and it's just I don't know, man. It's weird. When I've seen it. I've seen it. Saw it on a TV show before, a reality show. Some woman's like, "Well, I'm this," and I'm like, "So, like,
Right.
who brings that up at a party, dude? You
Yeah.
know?"
Well, because they usually follow up with saying, well, I'm a Gemini, and that means that I am sensuous and exploratory and all that kind of
I
stuff.
feel like I'd be annoyed. I feel like if I really meet like a girl, like a woman, and that's what she dives into. Well, I'm a Sagittarius. I'd be like, you know what, I'm done. You know what I am? I am out. That's what I am. I am this because this conversation is not going to end well.
Right. And I like shopping at Tiffany's. Oh,
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
here.
out of here. Yeah, and then like sometimes like I've caught myself where I've seen people and they act a certain way, and I'm like, I bet you they're that. I have done that. I've been like, oh, they're one of them, and
Yeah.
then they are, and I'm like, okay, so where did that come from? How did this create this trend of these people act a certain way? It's weird, man. That's why I always say some stereotypes are right. They're not necessarily bad. They're just right. You know?
Well, and I really I can't remember where I've ever seen anybody that has read about what their astrological sign is saying, no, 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 that's not me. Everybody, because I think they word it in such a way that somebody says, I'm a Gemini, whatever. Oh yeah, and what they say about that's me to a T. I mean, I'm a Sagittarian, and it says that I'm adventurous and opinionated. Well, everybody's adventurous and opinionated. So, you don't have to be any particular sign of the zodiac. Almost everybody is that way.
Right. Exactly.
And
So,
then they use words like scholarly, you know.
oh, but yeah, like, what is that
You
even
know, so
about?
so I got straight D's in school, but my sign says I'm scholarly, so I must.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't make it very far, but according to my sign,
Yes.
it was definitely the school's fault.
Right, right. And also no, I can't have the cherry pie because my astrological sign says I have to stick with apple.
Yeah, I don't. I know it was a big deal back in the day, but I think it's. I don't know. I don't know how people buy into that still. I just don't get it. I don't even know because I don't know what a newspaper looks like anymore. But I don't even know if they. I mean, like, why do they put that in there?
Well, I'm sure that there are still some followers for all that stuff, but I mean, I just wonder today when you approach somebody, you get into a conversation and somebody says, "By the way, what sign are you?" Instead of saying I'm a Sagittarius, I would probably answer with, "Well, why? What difference does it make?
Yeah,
Is there a reason why you're asking?
I
That's
would
more
ask them.
important."
Yeah, I would ask them, what do you think I am after talking to me? Like,
That's a good one. Yeah,
give me, you tell me, and I want to see.
right. You gotta
If they get it right, I'm gonna be like, all right, now, like, that's weird, but maybe now I'm staying for another couple minutes,
look. You're better than the lottery. You got a 1 in 12 choice.
That's true. That's true.
Or what I also like is the person that says, "But I'm on the cusp,
I
so
know.
I'm between this and this."
And then they get real technical. They're like, well, I'm this and this, but my astrological spirit plane
Yes,
mood of the seventh son of
right,
Voltron, like,
right, yes, and I'm also with a moon rising.
yes, I'm a moon rising. I'm half moon, blood moon rising on the seventh layer of Uranus. I don't
Yep. Well, I have a dear friend who is a bona fide witch. She
know.
follows the astrological signs in everything, and she controls her life by the stages of the moons and the suns and all that kind of stuff. And I
No.
mean, it's Actually, it's entertainingly weird talking with her.
You know what? I think I'm too old to be have friends that are entertainingly weird. I don't think I have the patience anymore for that. Like good for them if that's what they do. I'm not going to knock it. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know if I don't buy it, but sure, enjoy. Who am I to tell you how to live your life,
yeah. You know, and
But
honestly, are we in still in the age of Aquarius?
I don't even know what that means other than a really bad song.
I mean, peace, love, and what's your sign?
Not now. No, not in 2024. You can't say anything now. You say
Yeah,
something and they're like, "Oh, you're this. Oh, you're this." Like, don't get me
yeah.
started. Don't get me
No,
started.
my sign is caution ahead. That's,
Yeah, I think
or
I think my sign is do not feed the animals.
yes, yeah, or beware of dog.
Right. Alligators in the water.
That's what we should come up with 12 signs of
Yeah.
real signs,
I just want a sign that says get off my lawn. Like just get off my,
Right.
just all the time. Just get off. Even if I don't have a lawn, just get off. Get off my lawn.
That's right. Or another sign that says, please give me a lawn.
Right, just something.
And you and you live in an apartment on the
Yeah.
second floor. So what the hell you need a lawn for
Right.
anyway?
Second, man, I'm on a penthouse. I'm on the third floor, man.
Oh,
That's a penthouse suite.
well, hey, it's been fun. And I gotta go because my bad moon is rising.
I gotta go because I'm gonna get a sign at work that says you're fired if I don't get there. So
But you can't fire me. I'm a Sagittarian.
I don't think they're gonna fire me before the holiday anyway. So
That's true. They'll wait till
so
afterwards.
I'll wait till afterwards, and then at least I got some time. So
Well, hey, y'all have a good one. Come back and see us again next week. Bye.
later.
Peace, love. Hey.